thank you very much. And welcome to Off the Block, a Big Valley Auto Auction podcast. Here we are with episode number, are we on number 5 or number 6? It's either or,
I wanna
guys.
say 6, right?
Something like that. I mean, we want to thank everybody for their support and everybody that has watched and listened to the podcast and has given us a thumbs up and stuff like that. And those that have left suggestions, we greatly appreciate it, and we will definitely address each and everything that you guys ask. So, without further ado, here next to me on my left, we have Mr. PETE SAENZ. He is new dealer registration here at Big Valley Auto Auction. So, I'll hand the mic over to you, Pete, and tell us a little bit about yourself and your story and how long you've been here and what do you do?
Oh, thank you, Mary. I started here with the company like I want to say summer 2011.
2011, that's like 10, 11 years, yo.
I'm pretty sure I'm one of the old timers. You can say the OGs
Yeah,
here.
OGs, but you're not OGs.
No, I'm not
Trust
OG.
me, you're not old at all.
I started 2011, summer 2011. Started as a driver. I was doing part-time. I was working here at a grocery store, Haven't Had Right. I was a driver a year or two, more or less, because of the, 2 jobs. And then I guess you can say I got promoted to the gate for 1 month, and then they sent me to the front office.
So you had like double promotion in a matter of about a month or two.
More or less, yeah.
Well, that's a good thing, guys, because here at Big Valley, we try to promote from within. We want to make sure that our employees, we are the stepping stone to their future.
Yeah. Then once I was in the office, I started as a runner, meaning that I will go collect titles, pick up checks, back and forth, right?
Not like a marathon runner or anything. Okay.
Yeah,
Just,
I wish.
just clarifying, guys.
Yeah. Big guy. Yeah, I was there, and then the lady that was doing, the new dealer registrations. She was moving to to another chapter in her life, right? Another work job. And then Maria offered me this position, which at first I didn't want to because I was nervous. You know me. I don't like to.
Very soft-spoken individual.
Yeah, shy. But she told me that she wanted me to take that that challenge because she saw that I was gonna do more in this business, be more
Well, that was
valuable.
awesome of her to see how what she saw in you that could help the company in the future. And Maria, may you rest in peace.
Yeah. And then other than that, I'm still here.
That's great, and I will attest that Pete, for as long as I've known him, here at the auction, he is a guru when it comes to anything related to front counter, whether it's payments, registrations, collections, all that good stuff. He's the guy to go to. So with that being said, Pete, what type of registrations do we have for new incoming dealers?
Just we have our application here, like for the Big Valley, just for our auction. It's just a 6-page, simple information that we need from the business. Address, who's going to be coming in. They have to be on the list in order to come in because it's not a public auction. They have to be dealers only.
Correct.
And then we also we deal with auction access application. That auction access is good for the dealers because if they want to go to any other auction, they don't have to, fill out the paperwork. They just, give them the 5 million number or their personal number, and they'll get them sign up real quick without any papers.
And I know for when you register, when you fill out the dealer packet, is there a charge associated with that?
With us, no, it's free of charge. We don't charge you. Auction access, there's a membership fee for a year.
Okay, and what do you know how much that fee is?
Yes, $100 per rep.
And what other forms of registration? If I'm a new dealer, I'm at home. I'm getting on the internet and I'm looking up and I'm trying to. Can I register online also, or how does that work?
You can do it on their website. You can do it on our website, but at first you have to submit the paperwork. Because
Okay.
you can sign up, do the handshake, we call it, but it's gonna require you for you to send us the application.
Okay.
Or either that or just give us a call, and with the auction exit number, we can get you set up real quick within like less than a minute.
Okay, and when you say paperwork, what are you relating to? What is it that me as a new dealer I need to have when I come here to register with Big Valley?
Okay, we require, of course, to be a dealer. So with that, we're gonna need the copy of the dealer license, the bond, the sales tax certificate. If you're gonna be paying with the check, it has to be a company check. We just need a voided check, from the business, and the IDs that other people that are gonna be coming in, the owners, the reps. Has to be a Visa, passport, right, or a U.S. ID, driver license.
Nice. So it's not very many things that you need, guys, to
Mm-mm.
sign up. Once again, it is a dealers only auction. So if you're a dealer looking for a place to buy cars, we are your stop here in South Texas and throughout the nation. You can catch us online simulcast at edgepipeline.com and bigvalleyaa.com. So moving on to how many dealers do you think you've registered in your time here? Like
Oof.
ballpark.
I don't know. Should
Couple hundred, couple thousand.
a couple hundred, not a thousand. Probably. I don't know, man. I lost
Probably
count.
999.
Hopefully,
You want to
maybe.
be with that 1,000?
Yeah.
Come on over.
Yeah, no, I can't. I can. I mean, it's been a lot of dealers that I signed up, but I mean, from them coming, to the office or out of town dealers, calling, to get them signed up, it's a lot.
What would you say is one of the the most common mistake a dealer makes upon registry? Is it that they forget something, maybe they didn't know they had to bring this or that, or
Yeah, it's just sometimes they come and they think just with the dealer license, they'll be able to go in. I mean, we can allow it, but it's preferred for them to have all the requirements, because it's best just to have everything on file.
yeah, because if not, then you're gonna be calling them and trying to get that other
Exactly,
information
yeah.
that they need. And I know you come across a lot of different individuals, personalities, and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a story of what one of the weirdest or crazy is, or I don't know, whatever times that you've encountered with when registering a dealer? Maybe it was you were helping them register online, or they were doing it in person here at the auction.
I don't recall, man. I mean, it's can't remember.
So everybody's been pretty acceptable, pretty by the book.
Yeah,
and
pretty
like
red
that?
book. Yeah, I mean, if I require any documents, they'll bring it back to me. Send them in an email or bring it back, personally. But crazy stuff like that. No, I mean,
Well, that's good.
yeah, all the dealers are good. I mean, it's a good environment here. They all, I like it.
Awesome. So now that I'm registered, you have all my paperwork. I'm good. How do I get access to get online and look at the inventory and do all that stuff?
Yeah, you just go to our website, bigvalleyaa.com. Just sign up there. It's gonna. I believe it's gonna require you to put in an email. If you have your auction access, it's gonna require. If not, I mean, you can skip that, and then. But it's best you have it, in order, to go have more, I guess.
So do you recommend if I'm a new dealer for me to go through the auction access route? It's just so I can
Yeah,
have
it's
that.
better. Yeah, it's gonna be more easier for you in the long run.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I said, you're not gonna be able to sign up and fill out any paperwork extra. When you go to a new auction or whatnot. It's best if you want to get, like, let's say flooring next year, car bucks or not. They require those. You're gonna be ready for it.
Oh, so you're ahead of the game. Just
Yeah.
by having that, not only do you get access to us, but any auction in the United States. And if you are interested in acquiring a credit line from any of our great clients and partnerships that we work with, you're ahead of the game by having that auction access card.
Mhm.
Well, that's
Correct.
very good to know.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. So
Yeah.
that's great, guys. For you guys that are listening out there, if you do are a new dealer and want to get it, Pete recommends the auction access route.
Mhm.
It's $100, but it'll save you a lot of headaches and everything else in between. Tell us, talking more about Big Valley Auto Auction. What's one of your favorite things that you like about working here, or what do you love about working here at Big Valley?
Like I mentioned before, the environment. It's cool. It's like the people, the co-workers. we're like we can be goofing around and all that, but we'll also be working. It's just the day goes by faster, like that.
Goofing around. No one. Now it makes sense.
Once in a while.
Uh,
Oops.
What do you, in closing, what do you recommend to, the new guys that are starting out there, the new guys that are registering with different auctions? What do you recommend from the new dealer registration sign up perspective that you provide for us?
Just to have everything ready, all the paperwork, so you won't have to do trips or whatnot, and then if they're a new dealer, I mean, I'm pretty sure, like with us, if their new dealer comes over here to the auction, I mean, I'll get the paperwork from them, and then I'll give them a walk around, to let them know that on Wednesdays, they can preview the.
So you show them the facility and
exactly,
everything,
yeah.
and where things are
Mhm.
at, and where the lanes go,
And the rules, and the payments and all that.
Okay, and then any other questions that they may have, you just
Mm-hmm.
whatever question that they're asking, just direct them to whatever department.
Department. Yeah,
See, guys,
correct.
that's how he's so good because he knows what he's doing. He knows where to delegate the questions and not just try to answer everything, because that's what we have different departments, and we're more than willing to help when there's a question asked. In closing, Pete, is there anything you'd like to add? Maybe a quote that you like to live by, or maybe something. What's your best advice, or that you've received in your tenure here at Big Valley in the last 11 years?
I don't. Well, I mean, Maria. When I started, Maria always told me, we just gotta give the best customer service. I mean, for the dealers. That's how we get you could say the relationship with them.
Yeah.
That's how we're close to some of the dealers. I mean, you can see sometimes, we're over here. I mean, playing around, goofing around with the dealers, but I mean, we're also helping them. We sometimes. We'll see them walking through the door, and we already have the paperwork they need. The gate passes, the beta badge. They'll be like, "Well, you saw me from across the street," or whatever. Like that's how we are. You get to, for them to it's a smooth process.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that I always say. We're not in the car business; we're in the relationship business.
Mm-hmm.
The better relationships you build with all the dealers and everybody, it goes a very long way. And
Mm-hmm.
one of the things that we thrive here at Big Valley is providing the best possible customer service experience that we can, and we do it day in and day out. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Well, Pete, I appreciate your time, brother. Thank you very much for all the insight. Any new dealers out there, or maybe you're thinking about opening a car lot, let us be your choice of auction here in South Texas, and everybody nationwide. We're here. We help you ship your car out to wherever you're from, far and wide. Pete, thank you for your time once again, brother. Stay tuned, guys. We have our following episode coming up here in the next 2 weeks. Stay tuned for the content. If you have any questions or anything, put them write them down. There's a like button. Like us, and follow us on social media. We got Facebook, we got Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Subscribe to our channel. Here at Big Valley, guys, we're driving excellence, because when you're here,
Your family.
there you go. You said it. Thank you, Pete.